So it was the Glastonbury Festival 2005, and it was pissing. It was pissing down with rain. I played a successful gig on top of the Others stage. The Others playing the Others stage. So we were in heroic moods, but it was raining, and it was raining heavy. So it was hard to find anywhere to shelter. So my band, as Tom knows, generally, I didn't party with my band, as Tom will tell you. I used to party with Jeff, who was my roadie, and Alan, who was my roadie.
Oh, Jeff.
You remember Jeff Catani?
Yeah.
And Alan Jules. So they were my sort of go-to best friends, because the other lads in the band at the time probably needed a bit of space from me. So both Alan and Jeff would look after me from time to time. And we needed to find somewhere we could smoke, and we needed to find somewhere that was dry. So I managed to find somewhere backstage that was kind of like where all the crew people were hanging out. Not really a celebrity show or a celebrity shower, just basic crew and runners at the back of the festival, where I noticed there was a place where we could smoke under a tarpaulin. So that's why I went there. I got there, and a guy comes up to me, he says, "Hello, are you Dominic?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he's like, "I'm Ian Brown's cousin." I said, "Wow, you're Ian Brown's cousin, are you? That's pretty impressive." I said, "Look, I don't give a fuck whether you're Ian Brown's cousin or not. Look, just hang out with us. You seem like a good bloke." And we spent a few hours in that tent just drinking and smoking. I said, "Where are you staying?" And he goes, "Look, I've got nowhere to stay. I'm on an access all areas pass because I'm Ian Brown's cousin." I said, "What, and he didn't give you any place to stay?" He goes, "No, I just got the ticket." And I was like, "Fair enough. Why don't you come and sleep in our van, and you can sleep with the rest of the band and the roadies. We've got a rolled up mattress in the back of a transit van, and you can sleep there for the night because it's pissing down. If you haven't got a tent, you can sleep at our place." He was like, "Yeah, that's brilliant, man." So he come back to ours. We did what we did in the night in terms of partying. Got up in the morning. He goes, "I just want you to know, I'm Ian Brown's cousin. I'm so glad that you've told me this, and I hope our paths will meet again one day." So 3 months passed, and 3 months pass, and they pass long. I'm wondering, where is Ian Brown's cousin? I get to play in Scotland, and I get to play a festival called Tea in the Park, and we got a quite favourable slot. And we were very lucky to have that favourable slot. Now, Snoop Dogg was playing that festival as the headline act, and he had his own basketball court that was supplanted in the backstage at Tea in the Park.
I remember this. We were there.
You were there too, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling the story.
Remember that.
So what happens is, I'm the lead singer of the Others, obviously, and you know, it needed to be known that Snoop Dogg and me should meet. But the problem was that there was a lot of security guards around the supplanted basketball court, so I had no option. Because if me and Snoop were going to meet, I was going to need to run onto that court and say, "Snoop, it's me, Dominic Masters from the Others. I know you've been waiting for me." So I ran onto the court, ducked a couple of minders, got within touching distance of the great Snoop, just about to shake his hand as I was winched up off my feet, pulled back, put on the side of the court, told never fucking come onto this court again, and the whole crowd cheered at my ludicrous attempt to see Snoop Doggy Dogg. In the meantime, subsequently, I was slightly exhausted and I needed to go back to my dressing room. I walked back to the dressing room and I sat in my cabin and did what I did. And there was a knock at the door. I thought, oh shit, it's going to be Snoop Dogg's minders trying to like eject me from the site, or it's my manager telling me we've been dropped off the bill because of my antics running onto the basketball court to try and meet Snoop Doggy Dogg. I open the door. It's Ian Brown. Hello, Ian. What are you doing here? He says, I need to speak to you and I need to speak to you in detail. I said, great. Is it all right if I take a friend with me? Brown was looking a bit serious at this point. And after what I'd just done on the basketball court to try and shake Snoop Doggy Dogg's hand, I was thinking maybe Ian Brown's been sent in as a peacemaker. So I say, Alan, do you want to hold my hand? He goes, oh, yeah, I've always wanted to meet Ian Brown. That's my best Geordie accent, by the way. So I say, come on, Alan, we're going to go and meet Ian Brown. So we trot on off to go and sit in Ian Brown's cabin. So Ian Brown says, take a seat. I'm shitting it. Alan's shitting it. He said, you smoke grass? I said, yeah, I smoke grass. Might be a good time to start smoking even more, as it was getting a bit serious. So he hands me this carrier bag, a Tesco bag of skunk. And I happily sat there and made my joint of skunk. He said, you may be wondering why I've called you to this dressing room. I said, yeah, really, I was. Quite curious, actually. He said, well, it's nothing too serious, but you can tell the look on his face. He's a very serious chap. He goes, I just want you to know, you met Ian Brown's cousin. You know, you did a really good thing looking after my cousin that night, and it was pissing down with rain. And he never let it out of my mind to tell you, to meet you. And then there was a knock at Ian Brown's door. He said, I want you to go over and answer that door. So I walked over and answered the door, opened the door, and he goes, told you I was Ian Brown's cousin, didn't I? I told you I was Ian Brown's cousin. I told you. And that's how I met Ian Brown, and I met Ian Brown's cousin as well.